Hello, welcome to a new reaction video. My name is Larissa and today I'm going to react to a new American Horror Story episode. This is the episode before the last one and I already saw that it is only 33 minutes and to be honest with editing and all, I'm just like, okay, chill. But what I'm thinking like show-wise, not a lot has happened, you know, and then last week we finally get like a really good episode and I got so like into it and I'm curious how they're gonna end this, and then now they're giving us episodes from only 33 minutes. So I'm kind of curious about the finale. Like, is that gonna be longer then? Or are they just really gonna solve this all in a few minutes? But yeah, for now, it's not the finale yet. So yeah, let's just see. I was so happy with the previous episode because we finally got the answers we needed. Or at least some of the answers. Enough answers. I feel like they could have spread those answers a bit throughout the show itself, but they all gave it to us in one episode, like really late, but at least we got them. What I am kind of hoping for is that we are gonna see Anna again, and to be fair, Anna's storyline is not that interesting yet because just not a lot happens, but I am just kind of hoping because we know all this stuff now, we can finally see some of this back within Anna, you know, within her storyline. So that's what I'm kind of hoping for, but I don't really know what to expect, what they're gonna do with these last two episodes. Honestly, the season feels kind of random. So yeah, let's just check it out. And before I start, I want to tell you that if you want, you can see my full reaction to this episode. The full 33 minutes is available on my Patreon under the uncut reactions tier, but not just that episode, all the American Horror Story episodes. So check that out if you're interested. And you can also get early access to the finale next week. So yeah, link is in the description. And now let's watch this episode. Who is this?
How's the shoot going?
I can't tell if I'm brilliant or if I'll never work again. How have you been, Frank?
Mr. Sinatra, I'm so sorry to bother you.
Don't bother at all.
Would you mind signing my napkin?
Okay, random.
Wow.
Are we just getting like famous people like into this whole story again? Just like other seasons of American Horror Story, that they also have something to do with it.
You remember what I told you?
I just don't think it's fair. You can't ask me to choose between you and this movie, Frank.
It's not just the movie, baby. It's a lifestyle.
But this is my career.
Don't interrupt
Ooh,
me.
toxic. Choose the career. Easy choice. If he behaves like that.
You go back to that set today, Mia. We're through.
We're a third of the way through filming, Frank.
How do you expect to be a good mother
Oh
if
my
this is what you chase?
god. I hate men.
I'll figure it out. Women always do.
Good luck with that, kid.
I wonder what this is gonna have to do with it. Probably something with her getting pregnant as well. Oh, she is pregnant.
Mia, new idea. You walk into the street, distracted, scared.
The street, and there'll be picture cars.
No,
You don't mean... You want me stepping into actual traffic, Roman?
don't worry, Mia. No one's going to hit a pregnant woman.
Probably not on purpose, but you know.
Thanks, Sharon.
This is so wild. Do they really not have the power to just close off the street and put some fake traffic there? Jesus. Yeah, there's probably something weird in her too. Oh, that is a lot of blood.
Take it off.
And now... Oh! It was fake. I see. I already wondered why we didn't see that at the restaurant. Do we know her? Oh, Rosemary's Baby. Huh. Okay, I see. So she was Mia Farrow, and indeed the dude who came up to her said the dude that was like the director of the movie. Damn. I love when American Horror Story does shit like this.
But in the days since her passing,
Ah yes,
I've
back at this
realized
storyline.
I don't know what I need. The mother I was given, she was perfect.
I feel so bad for the mom now that I know that, yeah, what happened to her, and probably that went on for years.
kill herself.
Ooh.
Skilled.
Breach, sister.
I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
You did not listen to her. She tried to warn you over and over and over. Nein, schlimmer zu spät.
Oh, she's German.
Don't you fucking touch me. This is what happens. These women who tell the truth. I beg you, then do your way.
Wasn't she gonna have like a conversation with her? Did that happen already, or is she still gonna talk to her? I hope the dad dies next.
Anna, you're as big as a house. You sure you don't have twins in there?
Is that supposed to be a compliment?
Can you tell me where that woman went?
Sent her to the ER
Why?
to be sedated.
She's heavily sedated. Won't be herself.
Barely recognize her without all the black clothes.
Sorry, I didn't believe you.
They will take everything from you. All of your dreams becoming a nightmare. Please get out now.
Look who woke up for her gas. We just want her to be comfortable.
No.
It's okay. You're okay.
Oh, huh? Is she gone? Just like that? And she just slept through all of that.
Friends came to pick her up.
What friends?
Some women. They seem nice.
Oh no.
Oh my god. Congratulations!
Oh, she won? Oh, she's a nominee.
I got an Oscar nominee here!
Oh my god.
Are you sure you're up for flying?
I'm only 7 months pregnant.
I thought the thing was gone when the one woman kissed her.
As long as you know it's your call.
I also still wonder what she's doing in this whole thing, because that is one of the things I started thinking about after last week's episode, after I did my review. Like, we saw all the women I suspected to be part of it, like, in the sort of coven / cult, whatever it is. But we didn't see her, so I'm still kind of wondering what her deal is.
Why does Dex have a fucking flip phone?
He doesn't.
Who's calling him?
It says unknown caller.
This is where Harvey Weinstein ejaculated into a plant.
I don't need any free shit.
It's not about the free shit. It's about being seen.
We'd love to offer you our 5-karat gold morning glory misting spray.
Thank you.
Oh. Damn, that's one way to get free promotion.
Cruelty-free silk sleep mask. Would you like to try it on? Here you go.
Thank you. Oh.
Also seems pretty annoying to me when you just did your makeup and then people put a sleeping mask on you.
Hi, Anna. Congratulations.
Who is she?
What are you doing here?
Dr. Hill has a ton of West Coast clientele and he wants to make a dent at the Oscars to expand our brand.
Did we see her before? Oh!
I can explain. You change into your gown, Dr. Hill.
Oh, okay. Also forgot that Dennis O'Hare was in this for a second.
It all began in such a simple way. Such a cliche.
What? I knew he wasn't to be trusted. I said it the entire season, like, there's something up with him. He's either part of it or he's doing something else that's like shady. Okay, so he's cheating. Not what I expected, but there was something.
What is this?
Because after last week's episode, I was like, okay, I guess I'm happy he's not really part of it and he doesn't really know. What? He's like moving in with her? What?
Best man I've ever known.
I'm a piece of shit.
So am I.
You know what they say, if he can cheat on his girlfriend with you, he can also cheat on you with another woman. Oh.
But I became addicted to watching you.
She's the one watching.
Your life just seemed so perfect.
I don't really get why you would show up in the same robe there then.
For myself.
That is a little crazy. Oh, she hacked into the calendar.
I looked for ways to take it all away.
What? This is pretty random.
Supposed to be at the clinic 20 minutes ago.
The egg retrieval's at 9 a.m.
How fast can you get here?
Okay, at least we're getting some more answers now because of what is happening with her.
Then you were there. I felt our connection. It all fell apart.
We need to talk.
I couldn't let you be happy.
Oh, yeah, okay. That's all stuff that happened that I also kind of forgot about because it's been a while. Okay, now we finally know who was messing with her then though, and it had nothing to do with the women. It was just like someone who was obsessed with her life and fucked her husband. Ah, and she probably thought she wasn't home. Or that was also her. Yeah, okay. Oh, and he broke up with her probably because she was pregnant and that's why she was trying to sabotage Dad.
You're a fucking psychopath.
I never wanted you to know. I really like you. I wish I were you.
Yeah.
Stalking me? No. I wanted to warn you before it's too late. They're doing something to your baby.
Wait, were you the one leaving the dolls too?
What dolls?
Don't fucking lie.
So there is still more to find out then.
Women Dr. Hill works with.
He works with them? I mean, yeah, that was pretty obvious, I think. He was a bit suspicious.
But I do know Dr. Hill became the primary fertility specialist in New York City by making sacrifices.
So why do you work for him?
I have student loans.
Fair. Don't we all?
To the babies. I never see them delivered. Dr. Hill administers different medications to certain mothers. He doesn't let them see any outside specialists. He spends a lot of time on the phone before and after their appointments with the door closed. He's like a different person.
Still, if someone just admitted to like trying to make me crazy like that, I would be like, I don't know if I can. Ah, he's back! I'm not even gonna finish my sentence. I love this cat. Don't eat the cat, please. Don't eat the cat! The thing is, when the cat was here, like the episode before last week, I was editing the episode. Oh, there he is. And then I zoomed in on the cat and he looks exactly like my cat. Like, no, not all black cats look the same. It's their eyes, the shape of their nose. He looks just like him. My cat is a star. Okay, sorry. I'm done talking about my cat.
Get out.
Slay. Oh, she's a bad bitch with a cat now. Slay, slay, slay. Is this real? Oh, probably not. What?
Dad, no, thank you! Don't yell at me. It's the big day.
Oh, it's her. What is it? Why does she have like lizard legs?
Yes.
Or is it just like blood? Or oh, and of course she has to wear a dress where you see her legs, probably. Oh! Oh god. What is this? Maybe she should like tell her?
Plop, plop, let's go.
What the fuck is going on?
Why are you covered in a sheet? Did you sheet yourself or something? I'm sorry, that was a good one. Oh my god.
Don't!
Oh!
You just cut yourself shaving. You had me worried. Oh.
Yeah, I thought it had to be fake. Like, how the hell do you suddenly, suddenly look like that? Come on.
I always knew he was a piece of shit. Never trust a man with blonde highlights. Come on. What? Like we're not gonna talk about what a giant slimy turd your husband is for cheating on you with a literal zygote? This is my night. Fuck yeah, it is. And you know what? You've worked so hard. Not as hard as I've asked you to, but that's okay. You'd never lie to me, right? About what, babe? People talk. That old bitch, Miss Preacher. Ugh. She's been stalking my socials lately, too. She's just lonely and obsessed with us. What about Babette? What about her? You asked me if I wanted an Oscar, and then the next day... Oh my god. You think I, killed her?
Killed her.
Okay, enough feminist psychological thrillers for you. From now on, it's...
Yeah, at this point, I wouldn't know who to trust anymore. Also, especially if that also just happened to your husband.
Congratulations, Anna. May the best nominee win.
Right.
Should we go to the hospital?
What?
Should we go to the hospital?
No, it's the Oscars.
Are you sure?
Okay, didn't expect this from Siobhan. I really thought she would just keep pushing until, yeah, she's up again, you know. But it's so funny that they just recreated the Oscars.
What's wrong?
I think I just had a contraction.
Oh no.
I can't go into labor. I'm only 30 weeks.
Apparently you can. Hold on till we get to your category and then go to the hospital. You are so strong.
But what if she wins? Then she has to stand there on stage and that's probably not gonna go well. That's probably what's gonna happen now, but yeah.
And the nominees are Anna Victoria Alcott, the auteur.
Do you want this?
Girl!
What would you give up for it?
Anything.
Anything?
And the Oscar goes to
Congratulations.
Anna Victoria Alcott, the auteur.
This is not gonna go well. I also still feel like Siobhan has something to do with the fact that she won. Because she already said congratulations before they even said her name.
Thank you.
Oh no. No. It's her again. Oh. Her mom. I also found out that's Meryl Streep's daughter earlier. And then I realized she was also in earlier American Horror Story seasons. And I never realized that. So that's pretty cool. Of course. The usual in this season.
We have to go, Siobhan.
Oh no. Oh, okay. First I thought it was the women again. Ew. Don't tell me it ends here. What? I knew it was gonna be a short episode, but I didn't think it would end like the moment something was starting to happen. Wow. Okay. Okay, I don't really know what to think of this episode. Like, I'm glad we got some more answers now. And then kinda what we could have seen coming the last episode was gonna be her going into labor. I guess that's what's happening now. But it felt really rushed in the first place. And beside that, a little... yeah, like they're just repeating themselves again. Constantly like the blood loss, and it's just like a returning thing. And everything feels like they've done it 20 times already in one season. And I also don't really understand what the whole story about Mia in the beginning had to do with any of this. It feels like they just wanted to like have a fun little intro with like real people, and that's about it. I don't really see why it mattered. It was only like the woman who said like take it off then. It's like instinct, and I don't really realize who she was if we'd seen her before, but yeah, I don't really know what that storyline had to do with anything. What is right now the most annoying to me is just like that in an episode of half an hour they just told us the entire thing that happened to Anna and why she was going crazy, who was behind it, and that her husband was cheating. It was like, and not even in like a shocking way or anything. It was just like, she runs into this woman who is there wearing that hood. Like, why are you at an event like that? Like with a black like cape or how do you call it? Like a hood. And then she just puts it there. Why would you be there dressed like that in the first place? Then Anna comes up to you and then it appears to be the exact same thing you were wearing when you were in her house and did all that shit to her. Doesn't really make sense to me. Like, okay, we clearly saw that there was something very wrong with that woman because she was just a little crazy. Otherwise you don't go stalking people in their house or just stalking in general. But it was so random to me. And then Anna just kind of instantly realized that it was her who was in her apartment. She confronted her about it. Didn't even confront her about it. The woman just started talking like out of herself. Like, oh, and I did this, and I did this, and I did this, and I did this. Like, Anna literally didn't even ask her, right? Like, she just confessed to everything instantly. And like, okay, maybe she's done with it and that's why she's confessing to it now. But to me, it felt like no reason for her to confess all of that just like that. And then in the end, like, she admitted to doing all these crazy things, breaking in her house, stuff like that. And then in the end, because she said, but you have to watch out, they're doing something to your baby, the subject just changes and Anna's just focused on something completely different again. And she doesn't really care about the woman anymore. Like, you could have literally gone to the police, have her arrested, you know. She was breaking into your house, she did crazy shit. I also understand maybe that's not where your head is at right now, because after all the shit and no one believes her anyway. But it was so weird how she confessed to all of that and then Anna was just like, okay, let's get on with my life. Like, what? I don't know, it was weird. It was so out of nowhere and so rushed. And then we got this entire story of all the things she did in like one compilation, you know. I don't know. And then, okay, we find out the husband is cheating. Okay, I always knew there was something up with him. I just couldn't really figure out what. And after the last episode, I kind of started to think like, okay, so he's really not part of it because his, well, ex-wife, the one who died, she was actually part of it because it was like her family. So he really didn't know anything about it. So that was kind of like reassuring to know that he was at least not part of it. But still, there was always something weird with him. And also the way his dad was in it too. So it was just a bit random as well. But yeah, in the end, it just appeared that he was cheating. But it was also like the whole season he's just there. And now it was just like she finds out, she goes up to him and she's like, leave, get out of here. And is that it? Is that all we're gonna see of Dex? Like, what? I don't know. Like I said, rushed. It felt really rushed. And a lot of things came out of nowhere to me. It is pretty weird that we're only gonna get one more episode because I feel like there is still so many questions to be answered. Especially what I'm still mostly wondering about is what Dex's dad had to do with all of this and why he's participating in all of this. And I kind of feel like they're just gonna like forget about that and we're never gonna find out why he was like fucking these women and hurting his wife and stuff like that. And we got a lot of answers, but I also feel like we get more questions every episode. And I kind of feel like you shouldn't really have that in like the episode before the last one, but okay. I am very curious what you guys think of all of this. Like, I'm honestly not trying to be negative or anything. I'm just really trying to look at this in a critical way. Like, okay, what is this show doing good and what is it not doing so good? And there's honestly more that they're not doing so good than what they're doing good. So yeah, I'm just kind of pointing that out. Like, if I completely hated all of this, I wouldn't sit here every week watching it. Like, I'm still constantly curious, like, what's going to happen, what they're going to do this week. But every week I just get a little disappointed and I just don't really get why they do certain things, you know? So I'm honestly curious what you guys think of that, or if that's just me. But yeah, next week, last episode, I'm really curious how they're gonna end this and if we're gonna get an answer to all the questions we have. So yeah, we'll just have to find out. So if you like my reaction to this episode, then please leave a like, subscribe, and then I really hope to see you next week at the finale. Bye!